What's up guys, this is Ardinal7, welcome back to another war video. This is War 12, the last war for Season 42. LVT has matched PYCB. I have 6 fights this war. I am burning Red Hulk, Omega Sentinel, and Longshot for Path 9 in Section 1, Node 21, Path 8 in Section 2, and Node 47. Alright, into Path 9 in Section 1, we have Red Hulk versus Ebony Maw on Node 9. This is the last war of the season, so I am fully boosted. We've got a lot of downtime following this. I also turned on half suicides. I've got the poison suicide on. This lane is fantastic for Red Hulk. He's going to convert all the incinerates and poisons into heat charges, so he's going to ramp up his damage nice and quickly. Because I'm running recoil with my suicides, I'm not really intending to throw any specials here. I don't need to throw an SP1 to get more heat charges. I have an indestructible boost on, just in case I, take a hit somewhere. But really, I'm just watching out for, oh, see those 3 hits right there? I'm watching out for the falter timer. So there is the falter, so I'm just going to back away while that is on. And then the other thing that you just don't want to dex, and then have him throw an SP1 or something, in which case you would take some degen damage. So I've got an SP3, I'm just going to throw that to finish the fight. First one down, nice and easy. Moving into my second fight this war, I have Omega Sentinel versus Havok on Node 18. I swapped over to tech boosts, even though I do not really plan on throwing a special, just in case I need to throw an SP3 or something to get out of the fight. I also turned on a regeneration gray boost. I'm going to avoid hitting him during the incinerate hazard shift phase, but I will still hit him on occasion, and the regen gray boost on top of the regens I'll get during the poison phase kind of help offset some of the block damage I take and the incinerate damage that I'll take throughout the fight. This is a very long fight, so feel free to kind of skip ahead to the end. The strategy is very simple. I'm going to just use basic attacks. I'm going to make sure that I don't apply too many debuffs. Mostly going to do light ending combos here. I will not be throwing a special. What I do not want is to apply a plasma debuff to Havok. It does get you out of the fight faster, and if you play perfect, it works great. But if you accidentally miss a block, if you mistime a parry, and you trigger your own auto block, I will lose all my armors, and his plasma will just tick me down super fast. Like if I have my plasma on him, his plasma charges just skyrocket. And you will plasma detonate yourself to death in just a few seconds. So better safe than sorry, especially when I'm on a nice long deathless streak. I am like 2.5 seasons, something like that, deathless. And spoiler from the title, I do finish this war deathless as well. And it's because I try to play nice and safe, try to think through the fights. I have had kind of a wishy-washy season in terms of how clean some of my fights have been. I've taken some hits I shouldn't have, not played fights perfect. But when you have a good strategy and you boost to the gills like I have been doing, it helps a lot. So we are in Incinerate phase here. Again, just backing off. I've got my SP3, which I will not be using. Hit him a couple times to just kind of maintain space. We're back into Poison phase. I can hit him safely. Just taking the SP1s into block. I can full dex those, but I just don't need to. I am winning this health race, and I've still got more than enough time to finish this out. So hit him some more. Kind of watching my health here, and I think I can just hit him in Incinerate phase here. Just try to get out of this fight a little bit quicker, but still not in a super rush. Just trying to get it done. So there we go. Last combos finish him off, and the fight is done. My third fight this war is Red Hulk versus Sasquatch on Node 21. Again, this is Incinerate Poison Hazard Shift, so I am going to get heat charges nice and quickly. I swapped back over to my Science Power boosts and Science Special boosts, and I have an Indestructible for this fight as well, just in case. Already I am doing plenty of damage to Sasquatch. He's just melting from all the extra physical damage I do at 10 heat charges. And really, I'm just watching for a Wrath here, just kind of waiting out for him to get to it. I'm going to try to push Sasquatch to his SP2s whenever I can. There's Wrath. So now he's going to maintain power, both from Wrath and from the node. He's just never going to go below 2 bars of power while Wrath is up. So just being nice and calm and patient, dexing SP2s, watching the Unstoppable. Wrath is gone, so now it's time to for me to get my kill. So just full hit combo, throw my SP3, and he will be done. Perfectly executed Sasquatch fight here. Moving into Section 2, again, I have Path 8 here. So back to Omega Sentinel. This is Omega Sentinel versus Professor X on node 34. Just kind of double checking that I've got the record on there. So I used the Plasma Wave pre-fight here so that I'm going to apply tracking debuff. So he cannot make me miss with his falter. So at this point, I've got the tracking debuff up. And I am just going to do light ending combos from here on out just to maintain that. So even when he would make me miss, I will not miss. But this is a super easy fight because I'm a tactic attacker. I'm also power burning him on every hit. There I throw my SP2, put some plasma on him, and his health is just gone. Nice and fast. Next up, I have Longshot versus Sersi on node 44. That's the second fight on Path 8 in Section 2. I swapped over to Mystic Special and Power Back Boost, and I'm using a PS1. I'm going to dex at the start of the fight to gain a buff. That way I slowly gain power. And then I'm just going to keep dexing to gain more good karma so that when it's time to throw my SP2, I am pure of heart, and I will automatically apply the Fate Seal and the Incinerate. So there's the SP2. Now I'm just going to parry heavy for the duration of the Fate Seal to apply more Incinerates. She throws an SP1. I'm just going to take it into block and play safe. I miss a parry there. That's happened to me a few times lately. I need to clean that up a little bit. But it's just time for another special 2 here. I'm pure of heart. I hit her with the SP2 and she melts. My 6th and final fight this war and my last fight of the season is Red Hulk versus Rintrah on node 47. This is another long fight, drawn-out fight, just because of the strategy here. With Rintrah, you want to make sure you knock him down often, so that way you are resetting his mystical charges. Basically, you never want him to get over 10, and you want to just kind of watch when you're in your corner or his corner with light attacks, just feeding his mystical charges as well. So the plan is to just maintain those as much as I can, try not to have to parry and hit him while he's stunned at all. That has protection knockdown, so the heavies will also just keep that on down as well, so that I'm doing regular damage throughout the fight. So if I bait his SP1s, I can just continuously knock him down with heavies. That's no issue. So here he's at 11. This is definitely time to knock him down. So we throw a heavy. He's got protection up again. It is safe to dex when you do not have a neutralize on you. When you do have a neutralize, you're going to give him a power gain buff, and he's going to gain some mystical charges. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but for the most part, you want to try to avoid that when you can. I get to my SP3 right after a knockdown, so this is going to do full damage. Just waiting out the SP3 animation here. Didn't do too much, but it does apply a little bit of an Incinerate on him. So there I dex and do apply the power gain for him. And protection's up, time for another knockdown. And just watching his mystical charges here. This is an extremely safe fight. It is just a little bit long. You don't want to push him to an SP2. You certainly don't want to push him to an SP3. But this fight's wholly in control as long as you can bait his SP1s. When he's got a bar of power, I'm just going to kind of hit into his block, try to get him to throw the SP1. Like I said, I am playing the stun immune, so because of the one eye open node as well. Another knockdown. Looking at this now, I only have 7 heat charges, so I could take some more blocked hits to try to make sure that I'm up to 10 heat charges, get a little bit more damage in, but I'm just playing nice and safe here. Trying to hit his block, but he keeps letting me intercept him. Protection's back up. He throws an SP1, decks away, knock him down. Nice and easy. Still trying to bait the SP1s. There's another one. Knock him down. I think I'm going to bait just one more and then throw the SP3 to finish things off, but Almost a 3-minute fight, which is quite a long time, but it is just a very safe strategy, just making sure that there's no risk at all, and I will not be giving up a death for my last fight in the war. SP3 animation, and the fight is over. That is the conclusion of war number 12, and for season 42. I had 59 fights this season and 0 deaths. I have been deathless since season 39. We took a little bit of season 41 off, but that's like almost 2.5 seasons deathless. I'm just going to keep taking it one war at a time, one season at a time, try to extend this streak out as long as I can. We also have a extended off season upcoming as they make some war changes, which I think everyone is excited for. But that means that there will not be any videos posted for a little while. I will do a war season recap like I did before, and maybe some additional content to follow. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be posting something soon. Take care.